Hello, welcome to the Chronos channel. We're here in the thick of it, pouring live. It's the very hub of Kivotos Festival at the athletic stadium. Look at all the students milling about the stadium, despite how early it is. No, I got here today for one special reason, one I'm sure you're all aware of. That's right, students are lined up to sign in and collect their name tags to participate in the field day. About every 2 years, the Kivotos Halo Festival is a large-scale event the likes of which is rarely seen in Kivotos. Guys all over put aside their differences and send their students to fight over victory in a friendly competition. Moreover, on top of the action-packed student games with the Millennium Science School hosting, this year's Halo Festival also has all sorts of attractions in store, such as showcasing Millennium's latest inventions. To all our viewers watching from their dorm rooms or just back at home, we know it's hard to be missing out on excitement, but have no fear. Why? Because the Chronos channel is your one-stop exclusive broadcast of the Halo Festival, now in full HD resolution. You didn't play, it wasn't before. Make sure you don't miss a single moment of the exciting events of the field day. Subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on notifications for our channel. I mean, hey, you said it, not me. Rumors are also spreading that the School of Geniuses ran into quite a few speed bumps that made it a real wonder if preparations would be done on time. And there are still questions swirling around the sudden changes in some of the games. What on earth could have happened? Unfortunately, Millennium's state-of-the-art security makes the truth nearly impossible to find. But security means nothing to determine reporters of the Corolla School. We uncover a fact that will shock you. The person who suggested the field day event changes was none other than... Then who? Ace from Shale. Seriously? The Ace? Yes, the very same Ace that always seems to be in the thick of the controversy was an instrumental factor in the preparations for the Halo Festival. What a highly suspicious, interesting occurrence. I could agree more. This is what we call a scoop. I think they go the executives' last nerves. The nerves probably for such a big crowd. I'm getting a little nervous. What if I started to make a mistake? There, I. There's nothing to worry about. There's a big crowd. You're representatives, but this pledge is about you, but you and your resolve. As long as you're honest with yourself, everything will be fine. The audience doesn't matter. Maybe it'd be easy if you pretended the audience and viewers are just harmless carrots, or cucumbers. Yeah. You're incredible, Hanako. Even in this high-pressure situation, you speak with such composure. It's representing you, the student Trinity. Oh boy, if only you knew. You can do this. Take deep breaths. We're all cucumbers. I solemnly pledge on behalf of all athletes. All participating athletes of this year's Kivotos Halo Festival. That all participating athletes of this year's Kivotos Halo Festival shall adhere to the spirit of true sportsmanship. Shall adhere to the spirit of candid individual desire. And dedicate ourselves to the upcoming games. And dedicate ourselves to getting close and physical. Hanako, I don't think that's how the pledge goes. Is your copying correct? Nope. It's just like I said. Don't get hung up on the little details and be honest with yourself. Field Day is a place of camaraderie and togetherness, where students from different academies lay down their weapons to engage each other intimately and physically. In short, they actually censored it. Keep in mind, this is this is the representative of Trinity, by the way. What do you mean? Wait a second, Hanako, you didn't turn your mic off. Pay no heed. Those viewers out there are just carrots and cucumbers anyway. I think it's a fantastic idea. I expect that affiliations and biases may keep us from understanding each other, but who knows? We might be able to be honest with each other through our bodies, you know. For all the students of Kivotos. Huh? Odd. She is going ham. Stop! I have to post this. I at least want to try and get monetized. Thank you for helping with the Kivotos Halo Festival despite your busy schedules, everyone. With the opening ceremony included, let's go through the day's schedule as well as some key points to keep in mind. Although the opening ceremony has some slight hiccups. Interesting. It would be a train wreck. It would be a train wreck to get us is just a slight hiccup by Millennium standards. Well, I personally don't think we should overlook that the representative handpicked by Trinity made public statements undermining the authority and importance of the River Halo Festival. The Academy should be held accountable. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Let's have a little comfort, but none of us the Sisterhood would have ever in any universe thought she would make such disgusting and brazen comments. Well, I guess in one universe or two we could have expected it, but we thought we could trust her to read off a piece of paper. So it wasn't a zero probability situation. The prefect team would be more than happy to volunteer our manpower to fill, I'm sure, a very large hole tree will leave behind. Excuse me, you're trying to create a Gehenna majority here. The way I see it, you're the one undermining the integrity of this festival, Senior Administrator. Its integrity, Vice President, was shredded to the pieces thanks to your schools and property to begin with. Everyone, please, let's all calm down. The Kivotos Halo Festival is supposed to be a celebration of peace, a neutral place for students from all walks of life to participate in friendly competition to foster relationships between the schools. Just take a moment to imagine how the general student body would feel if they knew the executives were squabbling with each other like school children on a playground. They would feel betrayed and crushed. I understand, Mari. If the students knew we were all fighting, they'd probably be thrilled. Mariochi, correct? You de-escalated the situation well. That's why they're nothing less than a member of the Sisterhood. Oh no, you give us too much credit. We do bear that brunt of the responsibility for the situation. And there's no need to be so formal. We all got here in good faith. Please call me Mari. I'm beginning to understand why Trinity selected her to be a member of this executive committee. This really is the peace breaker, which actually brings me to my own question, concerning the executive committee's importance. Why did both the Panelist Society and Tea Party fail to show up today? You're telling me. As a member of the prefect team, I have half a mind to lodge a complaint myself. The raccoon of Panelist Society, I mean, Chair Makoto declined to participate for the following reason. What's the reason? You want the Panelist Society, the top brass again had to serve on the executive committee to clean up after a bunch of boiled ordinary students? The great Makoto would never stoop so low as to do something so stupid and annoying as that. Hard pass. Even better, the prefect team can bear all responsibilities for the committee. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to say something, that's just Makoto. By the way, is the tea we're drinking the same tea that now exists in? We had better not be charging a ludicrous price for this later. There's no need to worry about that. The tea chosen for Gehenna students was specifically acquired from the bottom shelf of a convenience store. Wow, how kind of you. I'm just grateful it's not tap water, although I can hardly taste the difference. Excuse me, although this barely vile hostility is valuable for the effective communication. Yeah, let's settle down. I will grasp the situation. However, could the president of the prefect team or the Justice Task Force not name themselves to be here either? At the very least, there's no better pair for intimidating delinquent students and troublemakers. Their mere presence would have been enough. Well, President Hughes' attentions were required elsewhere. Elsewhere? What do you mean? She's applying her talents in a position more suited to her. Asking someone of her caliber to fulfill this role would be like using a grenade launcher to kill a fly. While Tsurugi is official president of the Justice Task Force, external affairs like the Executive Committee have always been under my purview. And if Tsurugi were to serve on the Executive Committee, the number of game trainees who could be participating would drop significantly. So basically, they just put them in the... They had them go to the games. They put them in the games, so they want them to win. Oh, you guys are so obvious. Oh, it's back outside the stadium. Whew, I'm stuffed. And my failure. Let's go somewhere else. Stop right there. It's just a task force president? Literally is against the law. The students who worked hard to decorate this area. Please be respectful of their efforts. It's just a task force on duty even during field day. Why wouldn't they be? Why do you think? Nice. Didn't expect to run into you here. I'm glad I did. I want to apologize for last time. Despite everything, are you enjoying the festival? Yeah, now thanks to you guys. Are you on duty? Yes, I am. As a member of the executive committee, it's my responsibility to make sure the festival doesn't get out of hand. Students emboldened by the hectic atmosphere could try to cause trouble. I underestimate just how big the venue is, and the size of the crowd, though. It will certainly keep me on my toes all day. Does it make you want to get a chance to participate in the tournament? Participate? Naturally. The executive committee isn't in charge of operations, not participation. Not that it would be against the rules for a member to participate, but as I said before, there are other students who have trained considerably and much more inclined to these kinds of games. So instead, I'll take a back seat and ensure the games operate smoothly and the students are happy. Well, are they for everyone though? I want to see you participate though. Oh my, what a coincidence. Hello, Ace. Please. Please, I beg of you. Don't blow something up. We of the Gourmet Society would never miss a culinary festival such as this one. Did you just say culinary festival? I called it exactly what it is. They have a festival as an exposition for the students to show off their talents, correct? Well, with Miladi's scientific prowess, it might be possible to extract or amplify certain flavors through polymer compound technology. This kind of cooking could bring about exactly the revolution we were looking for in an otherwise static culinary scene. Not only that, but you won't believe all the different kinds of food stalls here. Some vendors even make field day exclusive dishes meant to be enjoyed while watching the games. That is true, they do stuff like that. It's so good too. Ooh, there's even a bread eating contest. And just have to participate in some, you just have to participate in some race and you can eat all the bread you want. How incredible. That's not normally how a food eating contest works. Do you know what I heard? There's even an eating contest where you compete against a machine that automatically makes one go soba. I wonder if that machine is any match for me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Her stomach's a black hole. How could I forget? By way of thanks, I purchased this from the stand earlier. It's grilled corn topped with sugar and cheese. Would you like one? I don't see what the harm is in getting some. Oh, my apologies. Do you dislike corn? No, it's not that. It's more the fact that it's combined with sugar and cheese. The calorie content with all that add-ons. It's been heavy for a snack. Oh, I see. That's your concern. Well, I wouldn't worry at all. We're at a field day after all. You burned off all in no time. Actually, consider how much you'll be running around today. You should be concerned with losing too much weight. Losing too much weight? Actually, I've never thought about how thin you are considering how much you eat, Haruna. Are you on some kind of secret diet? I would never participate in such a farce. I simply do not gain weight. Huh. You don't gain weight? Despicable. Idiotic. And I'm gonna walk over here now, don't mind me. Never. Never. I'll never forgive you, Gehenna! Hasumi. Despite the continuous temptation, I've resisted the smells of delicious trash wafting around me with every step I've taken. And then you dare come around and taunt my efforts. Mock my struggles. I'll never forget this injustice. For Ace's sake, I was doing my utmost to maintain my calm, but I can't anymore. I'll do anything and everything it takes. I'll take every one of you down. Oh my. It seems we touched a nerve. Actually, I think this one is your fault, Haruna. We're sitting upstairs ready to watch the games. Hey, what's up, Noah? Huh, hi there, Ace. You made it. I wanted to say thank you again for yesterday. I hope you got some sleep. Yeah, I got lots of rest. You get some too? I did. I took a quick nap before the open ceremony. I heard there were a few incidents while I was napping, but it is what it is. I'm glad everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. I guess all your hard work paid off, huh? It's a great feeling. Now then, what's the next game? Oh, it's the scavenger hunt? Well, I'm well rested and full of energy. I'll be off, Ace. You participate in the hunt, Noah? That I am, but as a referee, not a contestant. Did you hear, though? User from the game development department was scheduled for this event, but Yuka insisted on taking your spot. Oh, you two, no! Thank goodness Yuzu was happy to let me take her place. Seemed pretty relieved, actually. Yuzu's never been the best at talking to strangers. She has never been, actually, that is very true. With the bang the starting fight, guess they're off. I know I'm reaching spoiler territory, but hopefully I don't get spoiled too much. Let's see. The item is a 4.2-inch white phosphorus smoke grenade? How am I supposed to find a weapon like that in the stadium? Disqualified. Disqualified? Sorry, but it's the rules. You're not allowed to reveal what is written on your paper until you pass the finish line and present it to the referee. The rules of the game is that the students know what you have. Part of the game is for each participant to guess what the others have. Now, if you reveal your item, you can receive help from the other students, and that is a team game. My apologies, but sorry, Saki is disqualified. Please make your way off the track. That sucks. I knew you were a dummy, Saki. Me and I had higher expectations of you. There's only 4 of us, so we probably should have managed our expectations a little bit. Good effort, Saki. There's still a lot more games to play. We'll win the next one. Well, it would have been impossible to win even if I hadn't been disqualified. I mean, who would bring a phosphorus smoker day to a Halo Festival? Yeah, who would do that? Seriously, Moe. She actually had it? Why? No, not this. Not this one either. Found it. Ace, can you please come with me for a second? What? Wait, why? Yes, there's no time for you to be confused. Let's go. Oh, okay. You went from sprinting towards Shield to Ace as soon as she got her note. With that, she takes the lead. What could be written on her note? Why did she bring Ace? And she's past the finish line. We have first place winner. Or do we? Before we announce anything, the referee will have to check if she brought the correct item. Just an item now? I see. I see how Yuka feels about Ace now. I don't know what you're saying. You're being biased. Just make a decision already. Yes, this is acceptable. Yuka Hayase is in the lead. Yes, I did it! Good job, little buddy. But for something you like is always part of the scavenger hunt. At least one contestant usually takes the person they like over the finish line with that. They say it's a blessing of the Halo Festival because the pair always starts going out after. It doesn't seem like the other contestants got that prompt. Oh my god, Yuka started running towards Ace when she pulled her paper. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. I mean, I'm not complaining. Yuka, you're not allowed to say what's written on your paper. The whole point is to guess when each contestant has. I'm right past the finish line. It shouldn't matter. You really have to nitpick against another Millennium student, a fellow Sunrise member of all people. Yes, I do. Fair and free competition is the very soul of the Halo Festival. I can't make any exceptions. If you do look adorable when you're embarrassed, Yuka. I have nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm telling you, it didn't say someone you like. Oh, so you didn't choose me as someone you like. What? No, that's not what I meant, Ace. I didn't mean it like that. I love that face. Did you just hear that? The impression really came from the bottom of her heart. Are all Millennium students this bold? I'm impressed. Please listen to me, this is a misunderstanding. Oh, I love you too, Yuka. Sister, what's the best way to get a good score in the afternoon relay? The best way to get a good score? My specialty is cheering on sports, not playing them, so I'm not too sure. But I think your body would need to be well rested to perform at its best. Please drink some of this cold sports drink. It'll help you regain your electrolytes and feel recharged. Look on the relay, Lace. Okay, I have enough to find his child sister now. Well, somebody's busy, I'll give you that. What's the meaning of justice? Whoa, sorry I got so late. I lost track of time because there's so many people who need assistance. Still a lot of my requests, so I'll just eat later when I can find a spare boba. Put me to work, sister. Oh, no, I can never ask you to do that. Just because one of us has to skip lunch, that doesn't mean you should suffer too. You want to ask me for help then? The best street vendor in the area? Everyone says different things, but people are saying the Chinese rice bowl from the Black Tourist Promenade is incredible. Their stall is very prominent in the front. It'll be easy to find. Oh, well, can you take me there, please? I think I might get lost. I suppose it can't be helped. I'll finish up here, and then we'll head over to the food stalls. Lunch from Mari. What a blessing this is. Oh my, this is delicious. These are exotic spices I've never tried before. It's a foreign taste, but really addicting. I'm glad to hear it. This secret sauce is recipe we perfected for many years at Black Tourist Promenade. Although President Rumi wandered off right after the cooking contest. Remember something about, or another about improving her recipes. I think she shouldn't give so much in the head for some of students' opinions. Can I have one more bowl, please? Of course. Just a minute. I can assume it was hard enough. It hasn't been. Whoa. Whoa, you okay? Are you okay? Nothing to worry about. Just perils of the trade. It's not the first time I've gotten hot oil on myself. That's not good still. That's absolutely something to worry about. Early treatment is very important in taking care of burns. But I can't leave this all unmanned. I don't know where the President Rumi went. That's okay. I'll take care of the stall, so please head to the joint medical headquarters with Ace. Might leave a scar if you're not careful, so I can take them there now. Maybe it'll be okay since the lunch rush is mostly over. Okay, I'm very sorry, but I can't leave this all in your charge? Of course. What important is that you get care you need. Senna, can you please handle sterilizing any light scratches or wounds? If any patients require further treatment, they can be moved to the cots. Can do. I just need to get some more sterilized galley from the supply box. One moment. It's a little hectic in here. Ace, what brings you to the medical tent? Oh no, are you injured somewhere? No, not me. She is. I'm so sorry to add your workload. I'm embarrassed about it, but I burned myself with some oil. Don't apologize at all. It's essential to treat burn wounds right away. Even more so with hot oil. It can stick to your skin and cause deep scars. Senna, are you busy? You prepare some burn dressing as well, please? I can. I just need to cut a splint and set a hairline fracture. I'll tend to your burns right after this. Do you guys need some help? I can use first aid supplies. No, absolutely not. Okay. Yes, just one. So please, leave the patients to us and enjoy the festival enough for all of us. Okay, all said. Priest being the corpse. I mean, the murdered patient here. Corpse? Don't question it. I know, it's weird. You'll get used to it. Actually, don't get used to it. Hey! Wow, Millennium has his own cheer squad? Look at those hologram drones. They're specially made uniforms. Y'all really put your spirit into it. It's not an official cheer squad or anything. Just consider us Millennium Meister as turned cheer experts. This is by our uniform. You must be a Trinity student. Yep, I volunteered to help treat any injury athletes for a field day with the Remedial Knights. When caring for a patient, you have to consider both their physical and mental health. I'll mend their hearts with their force of my cheers. Wow. How very sweet of you. This is why she's best girl. Proper. Improper. What does that really mean? Anyone with proper manners will eat with utensils, but it is considered improper to traditional curry with a spoon rather than your hands. This buffet here sits with a disposable container specifically designed to allow ease of eating while performing activities, like walking. Wouldn't be improper to not consume it in an intended way. So, therefore, eating while walking must be the proper way to act during the Kivotos Halo Festival. I think you might be right. Okay, I want to know something too. Out of all the regular NPCs for each of the Academy's police force, which NPC design is your favorite? Because truthfully speaking, I like the Justice Task Force more. There's something. She's very cute. She's adorable. I can't help it. Please finish your parfait at one of the designated lounge areas. I can't do that. The other after-school suite members will find me if I stay in one of the lounges too long. If they find me eating this delectable parfait, they'll all beg me to insistently buy them one too. I'm not willing to take that chance. You'll have to eat it. Huh? Me? Yes, it's a shame I'll be able to enjoy this special one-of-a-kind parfait, but my passion for desserts isn't one-dimensional. As long as someone gets to appreciate it, well, I think that's the most romantic thing ever. Oh, I'm off to find the other members. Don't forget, it's about the romance. Maybe it's okay to eat just one. Ace? When did you get here? Just now. Just kidding, a while ago. A while? Well, I was planning on giving this parfait to a colleague. The parfait seemed really important to Natsu. You should be one to have it. I didn't bring lunch just now. I can't afford any more calories. You've been working so hard on the seed. Why don't you take a break and enjoy this refreshing parfait? Thank you. I'll enjoy it. You know what? I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call you Mai. You're mine from now on. If they've forgotten their responsibilities because they're too busy enjoying the festival. Well, I mean, it is a festival meant for everybody. You can afford to let loose for a moment, right? No. Everyone has a role to play. Joining the festival simply isn't written to be my responsibilities. As I told you earlier, this is no different from my regular academic duties. I have to hold Trinity's name and performance my duties as Vice President of the Justice Task Force, as usual. Oh, it's Ace! Hey, Fubuki, what's up? Everyone to the initiative during your patrol. No, not so far. No suspicious persons or items to report. Oh, we did run into a few students carrying around the equipment for the next game. I thought it was no strange because they weren't staff members. We asked, but they said they didn't need any help. I thought that was weird because their box looked heavy. They're carrying around shot... Wait, what? They're carrying around shot put balls and iron frames. I can't imagine being so hardworking. They got there before anyone else took things. Ooh, excuse me. Everyone else took things as soon as the game was over. That sounds rather suspicious to me. According to the document I received from Yuka, all the equipment that was supposed to be transported by robots, so there was no need for students to volunteer for that, would ask. Really? Then where and why were they taking the equipment? Considering the circumstances, we should investigate these students. Fair enough. Can you take us to where you last saw them? Of course. I saw them at the main building. I'll take you there right away. It's my turn to something annoying. I think they had short hair and were wearing gym clothes. They were also wearing sneakers. Isn't that everybody right now, though? You should describe every student in Kivotos. She's right. They're pretty non-descriptive. They didn't really stand out to me, so I don't remember much. I'm sorry, I should have gotten a better look at their faces. Don't apologize. You wouldn't have been aware of the situation if not for you. It's a shame we were so short-handed. If this was Trinity, the criminals would be apprehended by now. Is there a problem here? I know that voice. Huh. What timing? These exes from the Gehenna trading Millennium all together? Huh. I never thought I'd see this combination. Us? A combination? Please don't consider us a set. Hey, I don't like getting grouped with you either. I don't want to be seen as in cohorts with some monster. Excuse me? What did you just call me? Let's not fire everyone, please. I was coming back from the infirmary and I happened to see these two collapse on the bench. We decided to go to a cafe to recharge a little bit and get out of the heat. But, Hasmi, you seem troubled. Is everything okay? I think so. It's likely nothing of concern. These Valkyrie students here report they saw some students moving equipment without permission. I wanted to investigate it just in case. We don't want the sports equipment to fall into the wrong hands. What did you just say? That's an enormous concern. Is that so? Yes. Do you know how much all that equipment costs? If someone steals it, that financial losses. To make matters worse, all the equipment was specifically evolved for the Halo Festival using Millennium's technology, so the potential for malicious use is high. This last month, some trollmakers from Gehenna attached a flamethrower to a clean robot that was stolen from Millennium and wreaked havoc. As if a clean robot caused so much damage that entire unit prefect team was incapacitated. If someone abuses equipment integrated with Millennium's technology, there's no telling what could happen. I hate to say it, but that clean robot probably already had the flamethrower installed. If we stage a protest here, effects will ripple across all Kivotos. But, boss, security from every academy, even students from the Valkyrie Police School are at the athletic stadium. If we try to protest, won't the executive committee just shut us down right away? There's nothing to worry about. With the Kronos channel's cameras recording every moment, even the executive committee won't be able to lift a finger against us. Plus, as long as we're here at our ground interest, they won't be able to use bombs for fear of damaging the stadium. They'll fail to get through our barricade and be forced to negotiate. So, the entire festival got interrupted because of this. I'm not even surprised anymore. Yes, now let's use this momentum and start a protest for a 3-day work week. So, you're telling me you stole our expensive equipment to create a barricade to argue for something as maniacal as a 3-day work week? What? The executive committee's here? How did they find us? And those students not participating in the games were taking equipment from the stadium. Did you truly believe that wouldn't stand out? In addition, there are robots responsible for moving equipment for the field day, so it's even more suspicious. I didn't even think of that. More importantly, what nonsense were you spouting earlier? A 3-day work week? I would have said a 4-day work week, but 3? You'd have to expect more a weekend days than work days in a week. Shut up. How many people in the world like working more than playing? The General Student Council truly cared about the students' well-being. They wouldn't give us 4 days of rest a week. That's right, I agree. Ace, you're supposed to be responsible, remember? You can't agree with them. But back to the subject. You need to face consequences for violating school rules and trying to disrupt the Kivotos Halo Festival. I won't punish you for stealing equipment if you return immediately. But if we find any damages, you will be charged for repairs. Do you think I'll be that easy to scare us off? Prepare something for exactly this scenario. Yeah, what exactly did you prepare? Oh dear God. You've been on a good show in the games. Maybe more students being transferred to Kivotos. Allow me to educate you, my adorable underclassmen. You're not going to gain the attention you want by doing well in the field day. Where you're really going to gain attraction is by showing off in the grandstands. The grandstands? Yep. The cheer squad is the grandstands. Look, Dr. Hoshino, she has inspired me to prepare some cheer poses. Let's go, you can do it. I can definitely see Nonomi as a cheerleader, absolutely. I prepared something too, actually. Oh no. See, it's these 9mm anti-tank. Why? For what? Warning shot. As soon as the other teams see me enter with this intimidating rocket, they'll be engulfed with hopelessness and despair. I like it, Shiriko. Having a strong mentality is half the battle. How fun. But there's no way to permit that. I love Abidos. Wait, what? I don't want to be a part of this annoying race. But I'll go set if I make it into the top 3, she'll give me a general meal ticket so I can eat anything I want at Kivotos Hell Festival. So in a nutshell, you got bribed. What's that sound? Stubborn oh no. Oh god, it's on the field. The ball-shaped robot is the cheer ball we made in preparation for the field day. It has an environment round shape and continuous track so that it can quickly move across any terrain. We couldn't use it again due to a minor incident. So the real question is, what is it doing here? A cheerbot? There's a massive machine gun attached to it. That's the combat system we installed to instantly subdue any terrorists in the event of any attack on the festival. But that feature unfortunately had to be disabled in the end. It won't work unless it's detected a direct threat, or perhaps a powerful shock of some sort. No! Sirico, I told you not to use it! Who in the world fires an anti-tank rocket at innocent cheerbot? Is that wrong? Of course it— oh my gosh, she triggered its fight or flight. 3 students carry illegal JP bullets, 7 students wearing authorized homemade gym clothes, 5 students eating food while walking. It's targeting everybody. She can never catch a break. I really do love sports festivals in anime. It never goes the way it's supposed to. Since I don't have anything pressing to address, I think I'll take a small break and patrol the perimeter. Now why don't you join the games yourself? I bet the experience will be fun, like, you know, actually playing in the games. The games. I've already told you, participating in the festival isn't part of my job description. If it's to contribute to Trinity's victory. Actually, for the success of the festival, it's better for students with strong physical talents like Tsurugi to participate. More than happy in my current position. But, well, if you'll excuse me. I want to see her participate. What do we do? We predicted Brezin would faint from an upset stomach right before the finals. My little Nini is sad. This should not do. I can't think of anything. If only I could think of a secret plan like Kame from the lonely 77 wandering ninjas, we would win. There's no problem. No problemo. I'm sorry. I wish I had gotten food poisoning instead. So big and useless. No, come on. No one likes getting food poisoning. I want to give her a hug. She needs one too. I was going to stay out of this, but I couldn't let that comment go. You understand the rules for the upcoming cavalry battle? Of course we do. We combined to create a horse and then put a jockey on top. Then a jockey has to steal the other jockey's hats. Yes, the jockey that steals the other team's hats first is the winner. If you want to be able to reach and grab a hat from someone's head, it's the easiest to do so if you have the higher ground. Which means that the height is an extreme advantage during the cavalry battle. I see. Oh, I get it. So just have Tsukiyo be in the back since she's like taller then, so she can raise him up just in case. You're misunderstanding. The students making up the horse don't always need to be the same height. You could just place the platform under the shorter student and equalize your horse. I don't get it though. How do we move if we're on a platform? You don't. There's not technically any rules that you say you don't need to stop me moving throughout the battle. People just default to that because being stationary makes you an easy target. That's smart, actually. That's very smart, actually. It's like, that's just thinking outside the box. Look at you go. Look at the little hat. What is she holding? Oh, that's her ears. She's holding her ears. The cover battle between Millennium and Yakioka is taking place as we speak. This event is taking a very unexpected turn. Yakioka team has already disqualified 2 jockeys within the first minute with Chise as their jockey. They might have looked funny at the beginning, but the horses from the Yakioka have established a strong defense that any of the other horses can't seem to penetrate. Millennium can't afford to lose this match if they want to keep their lead. Who will come out on top? I really don't know. Go to Luzu, how are you putting up a fight at this rate? Maki, help me out here. Huh? Me? I thought I was just filling out numbers because Harry bailed. He was supposed to be the jockey. And physical strength is exactly my strong point. Aren't you the most famous hacker in Vertius or something? Isn't there something you can do? She's a hacker. What do you expect her to do?
2 seconds later.
No way. Oh, she's playing dirty. What the heck is that? Isn't using that kind of technology cheating? Unfortunately, the rules are a bit too vague for it to be considered cheating. There are rules against using guns and bombs during a cavalry battle, but there's nothing about creating illusions with holograms. It's just not explicitly stated. Well, I expect them to use that sort of technology. They'll probably have to add some rules against the use of holograms for the next festival. You named 2 of them. Don't end surprise with Millennium. They're likely gonna rush you. We don't have time to figure out which one is the real one. He's no Tsukiyo. It's time for you to shine. Huh? What do I do? Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu! Ninjutsu? Isn't that kind of like magic? Oh, this should be interesting. So it's Millennium's holographic technology against Yakioka's ninjutsu. Let's see which one's better. No. Let's get to it. Tsukiyo Ninja Scroll! She disappeared. I got it. Millennium wins. Huh? It's just a doll? And where's the enemy jockey? You're very slow. What? How are you so fast? Look at him go! She got me! Now I have 3. That's our champion. I knew you would, Chise. She is incredible. Chise for the win, man. Nice. I got a little too excited for a moment. She'll be a great coach. I want to see that now. Hey, did you hear? President He and the prefect team went Wait, what? Why? No way. What happened to her? She just went missing? Hope nothing bad happened. But doesn't that mean we're in trouble for the last race? There is no one better to represent Gehenna's than Hina. Seriously? Well, does that mean we stand no chance? This is our chance to beat Trinity. President Hina from Gehenna, what team is missing? Where did she go? I do hope she's okay, but we had a strongest player is out. Trinity's chance of winning has increased. We put our fastest runners in the front and create some distance from the other runners. We can take the lead and win. Looks like we currently have Costa from After School Sweets Club and Sound from the Vigilante crew. They should be able to do it. And, of course, Nipo Roll and Anchor can go to Tsurugi. She's not going to participate, is she? I freaking knew it. I don't think it's right for me to play every game just because I'm our strongest player. It'd be fun to participate in more events, but a lot of Trinity students haven't gotten to play in a single one. That's so considerate. She's so considerate. And to make matters worse, whoever runs as an anchor leg of the race becomes the focus of everyone's attention. I don't like having all those eyes on me. That's the reason why she's not really doing it. Okay. And the third runners have taken off. Following the final runners of each school, please report to the track. Huh? Vice President Hasumi? Yuka? Hasumi, if you're here, does that mean you're the anchor runner for Trinity? Yes, I am. And I guess you're running for Anchor Millennium, Yuka? Yeah, that's right. I'm not any good at running the track, to be honest. But I was forced into it because the center of students refused to participate in the games unless I ran. They're being ridiculous. I don't know why they're being so stubborn when we might actually have a shot at winning. What? Did I say something funny? Oh no, is there something on my face? No, but a cute star is. I squeezed every ounce of energy I had on this race. Natsu, I believe in you! No! Yet as Juko wins the baton, it takes a spill. What is Hoshino doing? Is she riding a bike? What is happening? There you are, Hasumi. We meet again. What an intimidating aura. Well, I am a ninja in training, and I shall not back down. Use to surrender. I feel like they need some water. How much longer to the finish line? I'm so out of breath, I can't see straight. I don't know where the other runners are. Right now, flying across the track as everyone cheers me on. Feels clearer than ever. This must be what they would call a runner's high. My body is at its absolute limit. I feel more and more ecstatic with each step I take. I feel like I went like this forever. The adrenaline rush is really kicking in. Hasumi crosses the finish line. I did it. Hasumi comes in 6th place. I knew it. I was about to say, watch her come in like 5th or something. Did you all see that? Despite taking that nasty fall right at the start, Juko managed to catch up to the other runners and win the race. Wait, she did? Wait, she did blitz by them? Did you see? When you watch it, I came in first. I'm so proud of you. You deserve it. After all the crap that you've been getting throughout these events, you deserve the utmost praise. Well, see your hard work until the very end, eh, Hasumi? Oh, thanks. Thank you for everything you did today. You were instrumental in ensuring the Goals Halo Festival would off without a hitch. It's been nothing compared to how much work the exhibit committee had to do. So, did you have fun at the Halo Festival? Me? Do you want to know how I felt about the festival? Well, to be honest, it was awful. Not only was my performance subpar, but in the end I had to stand by and watch as Gehenna was awarded victory at the podium. To make matters worse, we had the endless hijinks of misbehaving students, the constant malfunctioning millennium's latest robotics, finally the roaming amount of street vendors hawking ultra-high calorie snacks tempting me to ruin my diet right and left. It was the worst Kivotos festival ever. But I also had the privilege to see how many students were together to win their matches. Even if I didn't do well, it was exhilarating running with all my power on the track. So at the very least, I can't deny I had fun. Well, I'm happy to hear it. That's what's most important. Obviously, it would have been even better turning out won the championship. But since I ran the anchor for Academy Relay, I guess I can't really blame anyone else. Anyways, those students staying behind you. Who? Oh. Well, you see, the after party will be beginning soon, and we were curious if you were planning on attending. I promise our attention wasn't to eavesdrop on your conversation. I'm sorry. It's not like I care about legends or anything. But if you don't have a folk dancing partner, I just want to let you know that I don't have one either, so I can keep you company if you like. Okay. I don't care in the slightest for dancing, but I just saw you two speaking together. I was hoping to hear some dirt I could tease you about later, but alas. They truly don't change. The games may be over, but there is still plenty of work to be done, including the after party. Are any of you concerned with your actual responsibilities as executive committee members? Hey, I've already taken care of all their stuff, okay? I'll need to hear this from Trinity students. But you know, I suppose it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we put off a little work so we can enjoy the festivities. Every once in a while. Aw, see, now she's finally taking it back. There you go.